Imagine skipping traffic forever and flying across your city in your own personal aircraft. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, the future might be closer than you think. Meet the Alia TX0001 concept aircraft, a futuristic aircraft designed for short city trips. Instead of long runways, it can take off and land vertically, meaning it could operate from rooftops, small landing pads, or compact urban hubs. The design takes inspiration from luxury sports cars, sleek, modern, and built to make flying feel exciting again. In its early concept, the aircraft would carry one passenger, their luggage, and a pilot. But as technology improves, future versions could even fly autonomously, letting passengers simply schedule their flight and enjoy the ride. Think of it like calling a flying Uber. Right now, this aircraft is still a concept, created to showcase innovation and push the boundaries of future transportation. What if your next ride didn't need a road, and could take off straight into the sky? Imagine calling an air taxi that lifts straight up like a helicopter, but flies smoother, faster, and quieter. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. Today, we're looking at a futuristic aircraft that might change how we travel forever. Meet the Doran H1, an electric aircraft designed to take off and land vertically, no runway needed. Think of it as a mix between a helicopter and a small airplane, built for the future of urban air travel. The Doran H1 carries 2 passengers, and its design immediately stands out. The cockpit looks like a clear bubble, giving pilots an incredible panoramic view. This bubble sits between 2 large wings, one at the front and one at the back. Each wing holds 4 powerful lift propellers, making 8 in total. What if your daily commute felt less like a chore, and more like a ride into the future? Meet the Yingdong City Coco electric scooter, a bold electric scooter designed for modern city life. Imagine gliding through busy streets without the noise, fuel costs, or stress of traditional vehicles. The City Coco makes that possible. Powered by a strong electric motor and a long-lasting lithium battery, this scooter can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and travel around 50 miles on a single charge. That means fewer stops and more freedom on the road. But performance isn't the only thing that stands out. The City Coco has a unique, eye-catching design with wide tires and a comfortable riding position that makes city travel smooth and enjoyable. Whether you're heading to work, cruising along the waterfront, or exploring your neighborhood, this scooter turns every ride into an experience. Even better, electric scooters like this are helping cities become cleaner, quieter, and more sustainable. So if you're looking for a smarter way to move around town, the future might already be here. What if you could fly across the city in just a few minutes, with zero pollution and no airport needed? This futuristic aircraft might make it possible. That future might be closer than you think. Meet the Lilium Jet, a revolutionary aircraft developed by the German company Lilium. Unlike traditional airplanes, this jet can take off and land vertically, just like a helicopter. But instead of burning fuel, it runs entirely on electric power, making it much cleaner for the environment. Imagine this. Instead of spending hours stuck in traffic, you step onto a small rooftop landing pad, board the Lilium Jet, and fly smoothly across the city in minutes. Even better, it doesn't need massive airports. Its sleek design allows it to operate from existing heliports, making it easier to fit into today's cities. Behind this groundbreaking idea is huge investment and years of innovation. Companies and investors have already poured millions into making this vision a reality. The goal? Cleaner skies. Imagine skipping traffic completely and flying across the city in just minutes. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's closer than you think. Meet the Joby S4, a futuristic electric air taxi being developed by Joby Aviation. This aircraft doesn't need a runway. Instead, it takes off and lands vertically, just like a helicopter, but it's quieter, cleaner, and fully electric. Inside, there's space for 1 pilot and 4 passengers, making it perfect for short city trips. The aircraft uses 6 powerful propellers that tilt. When taking off, they lift the aircraft straight up. Once in the air, they tilt forward to fly smoothly like a plane. And the best part? It could make urban travel dramatically faster. Imagine a 25-mile trip across the city that normally takes an hour in traffic. With an air taxi like this, it could take just minutes and cost roughly $80 depending on distance. The technology is already gaining serious attention. What if you could ride a powerful quad bike through the wild, without burning a single drop of fuel? Meet the future of off-road adventure. The Spy Racing E8. Imagine the thrill of racing across dirt trails, climbing hills, and exploring the outdoors, while staying kind to the planet. That's exactly what the Spy Racing E8 is built for. At first glance, it looks sleek and rugged, but the real magic is under the hood. A powerful 4,000-watt electric motor gives this quad serious strength, so you still get the adrenaline rush every rider loves. And the battery? It's impressive. With a 72-volt lithium battery, the E8 can travel up to 120 kilometers on a single charge. That means longer rides, fewer stops, and more adventure. Even better, it's designed for riders who care about the environment without sacrificing fun. Originally priced around €6,490, the E8 often comes with incentives that drop the cost significantly. What if your next off-road adventure felt like stepping into the future, without losing touch with nature? Meet the Audi AI Trail Quattro. A bold look at what off-road driving could become. This isn't just another SUV. It's fully electric, powered by 4 separate motors, one for each wheel. That means incredible control, smooth handling, and serious off-road strength, without the need for a traditional drive shaft. Translation: smarter engineering, better performance. The body is built from lightweight materials like carbon fiber and aluminum, making it strong yet efficient. But here's what really makes it special: the cabin is almost entirely made of glass. Imagine driving through mountains, forests, or deserts with a panoramic view in every direction. No distractions, no unnecessary screens, just you, the road, and nature. Audi designed this concept as part of the RC Aircraft, is a 6-meter-long radio-controlled aircraft designed by RC test flight creators Nicholas Ream and Daniel. What makes it special is how it flies. Instead of soaring high in the sky like a typical airplane, it glides just above the ground or water using something called ground effect. Here's what that means in simple terms. When the aircraft flies very close to the surface, air gets trapped under its wings. That cushion of air gives it extra lift, making it easier and more efficient to fly. It's smoother, more stable, and incredibly fun to watch. The aircraft is big enough to carry one person and can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. Its first test flight took place in December 2022, and it was a success. The plane performed smoothly and showed real potential. Right now, the RC Aircraft is still in development, but it could one day become a practical option for fast, low-altitude transportation over water or flat land. What if one vehicle could drive through snow, float over water, carry your whole team, and still power through like a race car? Geo Rescue ATV. And it's not your average off-road vehicle. Built to handle almost any terrain and weather, this machine is designed for serious work. Snow, mud, rocky trails, even shallow water? It's ready. What makes it special is that it uses off-road technology inspired by racing. That means it's not just strong, it's quick and responsive too. And even though it looks like a rugged truck, it can carry up to 11 people at once. That's a full rescue team in one vehicle. It's big, over 5 meters long, and weighs 3.2 tons. But don't let the size fool you. You can customize it with features like low-pressure tires that help it glide over snow or even float better on water. It can also be equipped with a 620-liter water tank and a heavy-duty gearbox with locking axles for maximum control. What if the future of motorcycles doesn't roar, but glides past you in near silence? Yohammer E-Mobility in Bad Leonfelden, Austria introduced something that didn't look like any motorcycle we'd ever seen, the Yohammer J1. This isn't your typical bike. It's fully electric, shaped like something from a sci-fi movie, and built for smooth, quiet cruising. Instead of a loud engine, it runs on an electric motor that delivers steady, responsive power. It can reach speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, making it perfect for both city rides and open roads. The battery charges up to 80% in just 90 minutes and gives you a range of about 150 to 200 kilometers on a single charge. That means fewer stops and more riding. Weighing 178 kilograms, it's solid but balanced. And that unique front wheel design? It's not just for looks, it helps create a smooth, controlled ride. But the Yohammer J1 isn't only about specs. It's about daring to be different. Would you trust a regular truck with your $1 million horse, or would you choose a moving 5-star hotel on wheels? When it comes to transporting horses, safety isn't optional, it's everything. And that's where the STX Horsebox, built on a Volvo chassis, stands out. This isn't just a truck. It can carry up to 8 horses, built on Volvo's powerful FH platform, known for strength and reliability. But here's where it gets impressive. Inside, you get leather seating, automatic transmission, front and rear cameras, and even a live monitor so you can check on your horses while driving. There's a rear entrance door for easy access and a skylight that keeps the space bright and airy. Now let's talk numbers. A brand new Volvo FM STX 6-horse model starts around €225,000 before VAT. Want something more budget-friendly? A 2009 used model can cost much less, depending on condition. What if one truck could save companies over $200,000 in just 3 years, and change the future of trucking forever? The Tesla Semi isn't just another big rig. It's a bold step into the future of transportation. Unlike traditional diesel trucks, the Tesla Semi runs entirely on electricity. That means no fuel stops, no loud engines, and far fewer emissions. It's powered by 3 electric motors on the rear axles, giving it impressive strength and stability, even when it's fully loaded. Here's the surprising part. This massive truck can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 20 seconds. That's incredibly quick for a vehicle carrying heavy cargo. And thanks to its smart safety systems and reinforced design, it's built to reduce rollovers and better protect the driver. There are 2 versions available, a 300-mile range model and a 500-mile range model. While the upfront cost ranges from about $150,000 to $180,000, companies could save over $200,000 in fuel costs within just 3 years. What if your car could shrink, transform, and glide through traffic like a scooter, all while being electric? Imagine a vehicle that feels less like a car and more like freedom on wheels. The Audi Vista concept, developed with students from Pforzheim University and inspired by Audi, is designed to completely rethink how we move through crowded cities. It's a compact electric vehicle for 4 people, but here's the twist. It can transform into a smaller, Segway-style ride for tight spaces. Stuck in traffic? Just switch modes and glide through. Parking nightmare? Fold it down and slip into tiny spots. Inside, passengers face outward instead of forward, giving everyone a wide, panoramic view of the surroundings. It feels less like commuting and more like sightseeing. And if that wasn't futuristic enough, there's also the Carol e-Trike, a pedal-powered electric tricycle built from eco-friendly plywood. What if you could camp anywhere, snow, desert, mountains, and still sleep like you're in a luxury hotel? Meet the Cortez 17, a compact camper that feels anything but small. Built for true 4-season adventures, it keeps you cozy in winter and cool in summer, so your trips never have to stop when the weather changes. Inside, you'll find the comforts of home, a smart TV, quality sound system, and hot water whenever you need it. No waiting, no hassle. Just relax after a long day outdoors. Worried about rough roads? Don't be. Its advanced suspension makes towing smooth and stable, even off the beaten path. Plus, built-in solar power helps you stay off-grid longer without sacrificing convenience. And here's the best part, it's tough. No wood to rot, easy to clean floors, insulated windows, and heated tanks mean this camper is designed to last for years of adventure. So whether you're chasing sunsets, snowstorms, or silence far from the city, this little trailer is ready. What if getting around, or getting work done, was easier, quieter, and smarter than ever before? First up, the Culver Folding Mobility Scooter. A compact ride that makes everyday movement simple and stress-free. It's lightweight, it folds in seconds, and it fits right into your car trunk. No heavy lifting, no complicated setup. The three-wheel design makes turning corners smooth and easy, even in tight spots like grocery store aisles. The seat? Super comfortable. The handlebars? Adjustable for the perfect fit. And the clear battery display means no guessing how far you can go. Now let's level things up. If you need serious power for work or adventure, a full electric UTV delivers. It's tough, quiet, and completely electric. That means no gas, no fumes, and way less maintenance. With strong torque, smooth acceleration, and smart driving modes, it handles farms, construction sites, forests, you name it. What if you could turn any camping trip into a comfortable mini vacation, for less than the price of most tents? If you enjoy being outdoors but hate cramped tents and complicated setups, you're going to love this. The Trigano Sequoia folding caravan is designed for campers who want comfort and convenience. It folds down neatly for travel, then opens into a spacious and stylish setup once you arrive. No stress, no confusing assembly, just more time to relax. Imagine pulling up to your campsite, setting up in minutes, and actually enjoying your first evening instead of wrestling with poles and instructions. And here's where it gets even better. You can customize it. Add an inflatable awning for extra space. Perfect for relaxing in the shade, storing gear, or hanging out with friends. It's quick to install and makes a big difference in comfort. Now let's talk price. With the awning included, it can cost around €2,190, far less than many traditional caravan models priced at €8,590. So the real question is, why settle for basic camping when you can upgrade your entire experience? Meet Chuck Beck's V12 motorcycle, a bike that completely rewrites the rules. Designed by legendary builder Chuck Beck, this machine isn't just powerful, it's outrageous in the best way possible. At its heart sits a massive V12 engine inspired by a Lamborghini car engine. Yes, a car engine. In a motorcycle, and it's not just dropped in there for shock value. The frame is built strong and solid to handle that enormous power, giving the bike a bold, muscular look that instantly grabs your attention. Every detail, from the high-quality materials to the careful craftsmanship, shows serious dedication. This isn't thrown together, it's engineered art. Then there's the sound. The exhaust doesn't just roar, it shakes the ground. It looks aggressive, sounds aggressive, and delivers performance to match. But here's the twist. Despite its size, this beast is surprisingly balanced and controllable. It's built not just for straight-line speed, but for real handling and rideability. What if your next hotel could drive you to perfect waves, or float you into the sunset? Truck Surf Hotel, a two-story hotel built on a truck that travels across Portugal and Morocco chasing the best surf spots. Launched in 2017, this isn't camping. It's comfort on wheels. Guests get private rooms, Wi-Fi, surfboards, wetsuits, and front-row access to some of the world's most beautiful coastlines. Created by surf lovers Daniela Carneiro and Eduardo Ribeiro, the goal was simple: share the freedom of the nomadic surf lifestyle. Instead of staying in one place, you follow the waves. What if your next ride didn't just drive, but flew? Imagine skipping traffic, lifting straight into the air, and reaching 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds. Sounds like science fiction, right? It's not. Meet the UDX Airwolf hover bike, a real electric flying machine built for the future. It can take off vertically, hit speeds up to 230 kilometers per hour, and travel up to 66 kilometers on a single charge. That means quick city trips or fast escapes to remote locations, no roads required. And charging? Just plug it into a regular car charger. In about 30 minutes, you're back to 90%. Lightweight carbon materials help it fly longer while using less power, making it cleaner and more efficient than you'd expect from something this powerful. But that's not all. Honda is also rethinking mobility with the Uni One, a self-balancing personal ride you control just by shifting your body. Imagine a bird, but not just any bird. A robot that flies with the grace of nature and the precision of a machine. Meet the Festo Bionic. Swift, a robotic marvel that feels like something out of the future. Part nature, part machine, it soars through the air with the elegance of a real bird and the accuracy of advanced robotics. Every movement is carefully designed, every flap a perfect blend of art and science. Its wings are lightweight but incredibly strong, built from carbon fiber, letting it glide effortlessly. Watching it in flight is mesmerizing, a seamless dance of technology inspired by the natural world. The Bionic Swift isn't just a robot. It's a glimpse into what's possible when humans learn from nature's smartest designs. This isn't just a product you buy, it's a dream taking flight. It challenges the boundaries of robotics, showing that innovation doesn't have to be clunky or cold. It can be graceful, inspiring, and awe-inspiring. What if a motorcycle had a jet engine, and looked like it came from the future? Meet the TMC Dumont. A motorcycle that doesn't just turn heads, it stops people in their tracks. Created by former Formula One driver Taro Marquez, this machine is a tribute to aviation pioneer Alberto Santos Dumont and the spirit of bold invention. What makes it truly wild? Its heart is a real aircraft engine from a vintage Rolls-Royce plane from the 1960s. Yes, a plane engine on a motorcycle. The design looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, with massive 36-inch hubless wheels that seem to float as they spin. It's not just transportation, it's rolling art. The TMC Dumont wowed crowds at events like Daytona Bike Week, even winning Best of Show. But here's the twist. You can't buy one. It's a concept, built to push boundaries and show what's possible. More than a bike, it's a statement, proof that imagination still drives innovation. Imagine surfing the street. No waves, no pushing, just pure electric power under your feet. Meet the new GTS series. From One Wheel, a one-wheel electric ride built for speed, power, and serious fun. This isn't just a small upgrade, it's a whole new level. The GTS can reach speeds of up to 25 miles per hour and travel between 16 and 25 miles on a single charge. That means longer rides and faster thrills without worrying about running out of battery too soon. What really makes it special is the acceleration. The moment you lean forward, it responds instantly, smooth, strong, and surprisingly stable, even on hills. A more powerful battery and upgraded motor give you better torque, so climbing slopes feels easy instead of stressful. Despite all that power, it's actually lighter than the previous model, making it easier to carry and control. The redesigned tire and lower footpads also help you stay balanced, whether you're cruising city streets or exploring rougher paths. Imagine gliding through city traffic without a car, bike, or even handlebars. Just you and one futuristic wheel. Meet the InMotion V8, a sleek electric unicycle designed for city life. If you're tired of traffic jams, crowded buses, or searching for parking, this little machine might be your new best friend. Powered by a strong motor, the V8 can reach speeds of up to 18 miles per hour. Fast enough to keep up with city traffic, but smooth enough to feel safe and fun. On a single charge, you can travel around 20 to 25 miles, depending on your weight, speed, and the type of road you're riding on. What makes it really convenient is how lightweight it is. At about 30 pounds, you can easily carry it when needed. And thanks to the built-in retractable handle, you can roll it beside you like a suitcase instead of lifting it. Riding at night? No problem. The V8 features bright, customizable LED rings on both sides, making you highly visible while adding a cool futuristic glow. What if a robot could walk, roll, climb stairs, and race faster than you can sprint? Meet the machine that's redefining mobility. Imagine a robot that doesn't get stuck when the ground gets rough. The W1 robot from Lim X Dynamics is built to move almost anywhere: smooth floors, rocky paths, steep hills, even stairs. Instead of choosing between legs or wheels, it uses both, giving it the balance of a walking robot and the speed of a wheeled one. Thanks to smart cameras and sensors, the W1 can see the terrain and adjust instantly. If the ground changes, it changes too, no remote control needed. It can run for about 4 hours on a single charge and reach speeds up to 10 meters per second, which is incredibly fast for a robot of its size. What really makes it special is flexibility. With multiple moving joints, it can switch how it moves depending on the situation. That means smoother travel, better stability, and fewer obstacles slowing it down. Developed in Shenzhen, this robot shows how machines are becoming more capable, efficient, and useful in real-world environments, from rescue missions to delivery tasks. What if your daily ride could turn heads, save the planet, and go 80 miles on one charge? This scooter does exactly that. Meet the Staterla, one of the most unique electric scooters you'll ever see. Designed by Art Center College of Design director Nathan Allen and brought to market by Nat Mobility, founded by Patrick Soon-Shiong, this isn't just transportation, it's a statement. First, the range is impressive. You can travel up to 80 miles on a single charge, which means fewer stops and more freedom. It also reaches speeds of about 30 miles per hour, fast enough for city travel without feeling unsafe. But what really makes it special is how it rides. The scooter can balance itself, so it stays upright even when you stop. Its large side wheel doubles as a cooling system for the motor, keeping performance smooth and reliable. Everything you need is built cleanly into the handlebars. No messy wires, no clutter, just a sleek, futuristic look. If you want something that's practical, eco-friendly. What if your boat didn't need a dock, a trailer, or even water to move? This machine drives straight out of the lake and onto land like something from a movie. Imagine heading out for a day on the water, fishing, camping, or just relaxing, and when you're done, you simply drive your boat straight onto the shore and keep going. No trailer, no ramp, no hassle. That's exactly what the STX 250 UC amphibious boat can do. It's built to move smoothly from water to land in seconds using 4 hidden wheels that drop down when you need them. Whether you're exploring a remote island, cruising a lake, or pulling up to a riverside campsite, this boat makes it effortless. Inside, it feels more like a compact cabin than a typical boat. There's seating for 6 people, a wide windshield for amazing views, a sunroof for fresh air, and even a foldable table for snacks or gear. Storage isn't a problem either. You've got space for fishing rods, camping supplies, and everything in between. What if your entire city could move, grow, and reshape itself, just like a living organism? Imagine waking up in a city that adjusts itself to your needs. Buildings that expand when more homes are needed, parks that grow during heat waves, streets that change to reduce traffic. This is the idea behind urban reshaping. Cities designed to move, adapt, and evolve in real time. Today's cities face serious problems: traffic jams, pollution, rising temperatures, and overcrowding. Traditional city planning struggles to keep up, but urban reshaping offers a bold solution. By building structures that can shift vertically and horizontally, cities could use space far more efficiently without endless sprawl. Of course, this innovation comes at a high price. Depending on size, materials, and technology, projects could cost hundreds of millions, even billions, of dollars. What if you could take off like a drone, but ride it like a bike? Imagine lifting straight into the air without a runway. No wings, no helicopter blades, just pure jet power. Zapata Jet Racer, a flying machine built by former jet ski champion Frankie Zapata, the man known for turning science fiction into reality. The Jet Racer uses 10 small jet engines to take off vertically, hover in place, and move with incredible speed and control. It can climb up to 10,000 feet, reach speeds of 150 miles per hour, and stay in the air for about 10 minutes. What if you could ride a bicycle on water and feel like you're flying? Imagine gliding across the water as smoothly as riding your bike down an empty road. The Manta 5 Hydrofoiler SL3 makes that possible. It's not a boat, and it's not a regular bike, it's something entirely new. This water bike lifts you above the surface as you pedal, giving you a fast, quiet, and incredibly smooth ride. Thanks to built-in electric assist, you don't have to be a pro athlete to enjoy it. Choose from multiple power levels to match your energy, whether you want a relaxed cruise or an exciting workout. Getting started is surprisingly easy. A smart launch system helps you rise out of the water, and once you're moving, steering feels natural and responsive. Plus, the bike can be taken apart into smaller pieces, so transporting and storing it isn't a hassle. On a single charge, you can ride for up to 4.5 hours, plenty of time to explore lakes, coastlines, or wherever your adventure takes you. Yes, it's a premium experience with a premium price tag. What if your desk pet could recognize your face, show real emotions, and your doctor's office could fit inside a futuristic pod? Meet Emo, a tiny robot that lives on your desk, but feels surprisingly alive. It's not just a toy. Emo can show over 1,000 expressions, react to your voice, and even recognize up to 10 different people. Say, "Hey, Emo," and it wakes up, listens, and responds. It can dance, play music, explore your desk on its own, and avoid falling off edges. The more you interact with it, the more its personality grows, making it feel like a real companion. Now imagine stepping into a doctor's office, without a waiting room. That's the idea behind the Forward Care Pod. This high-tech pod combines artificial intelligence with real medical professionals to give you a full health check in one private space. It guides you through tests, tracks your health, and helps you take control of your well-being. From a robot friend on your desk to a doctor in a pod, AI is changing everyday life in ways that once sounded like science fiction. What if your motorcycle could recognize you, walk beside you, and balance itself, like a loyal robot companion? Meet the Motoroid 2, a futuristic electric motorcycle from Yamaha Motor Company that feels less like a vehicle and more like a living partner. This isn't just a bike you ride. It can balance on its own, respond to your movements, and even recognize your face and body language. Imagine walking toward your motorcycle, and it wakes up, turns to you, and rolls alongside you like it's happy to see you. Instead of buttons and switches, the bike reacts to how you move your body. Lean forward, shift your weight, or touch it, and it responds instantly. It's designed to make riding feel natural, almost like you and the machine are thinking together. Motoroid 2 is still an experimental concept, which means you can't buy it yet. But it shows a future where vehicles don't just transport us, they connect with us. If this is what motorcycles could become, would you ride one? Meet the AC Future Ed, a bold new electric mobile home designed with legendary Italian design house Pininfarina. But this isn't just an RV. It's a self-powered smart home on wheels. With powerful solar panels generating 25 kilowatts of energy, you can live off the grid for days. No plugs, no campsites, no limits. And here's the wild part. It literally makes its own water. Using technology that pulls moisture from the air, it can produce up to 50 liters of clean water every single day. Inside, it feels like a luxury apartment. Smart kitchen, comfortable living space, sleek bedroom, everything connected, everything modern. Sure, it'll likely cost more than a traditional RV, but this isn't traditional. It's a glimpse into the future of travel, cleaner, smarter, and totally independent. So here's the question: would you live in a home that goes wherever you go? This car doesn't just drive on roads, it takes off into the sky. Aeromobile 3.0. A vehicle that can drive like a car and fly like a plane. Built by a company in Slovakia, this incredible prototype was revealed to the public in 2014. What makes it special is simple: it works on the road and in the air. You can drive it to a small airstrip, unfold the wings, and take off within minutes. The Aeromobile 3.0 is about 6 meters long. When the wings are open, it stretches over 8 meters wide. Fold the wings, and it becomes compact enough to drive on normal roads. It carries 2 people comfortably, whether you're cruising on the highway or flying above the clouds. In the air, it can reach speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour. It doesn't need a big airport either. Any grass strip or paved surface can work as a runway. Real-world flight tests began in 2014 to prove this concept could work outside of labs and simulations. This isn't science fiction. It's a serious step toward the future of personal travel. Imagine soaring above the clouds in a flying luxury hotel. Welcome to the future of air travel. Ether Cruise isn't a real vehicle yet, it's a vision of the future. Picture a luxury airship, designed not just to get you from A to B, but to turn the journey itself into an unforgettable experience. Inspired by the classic airships of the past and powered by modern electric and hybrid technology, the Ether Cruise promises panoramic sky-high views and unmatched comfort. It's like a floating 5-star hotel that travels with the clouds. This concept blends imagination with technology, showing us what luxury travel could look like in the future. While it's not ready to fly, it sparks ideas about how airships might make a comeback, offering scenic, peaceful, and stylish alternatives to traditional air travel. Think of it as a bridge between past elegance and tomorrow's innovation, a unique travel experience that puts the journey before the destination. The Ether Cruise reminds us that travel can be magical. One day, we might not just fly, we might cruise above the world in style. Until then, what if a small robot could go where humans can't, carry heavy gear, and never complain about the terrain? Agile X Bunker. A tough, tracked robot built to handle places that are dangerous, rough, and almost impossible to cross. This unmanned ground vehicle moves on crawler tracks, which means it can climb over rocks, mud, sand, and steep slopes without losing balance. It stays stable even when the ground is uneven. The bunker can carry up to 70 kilograms of equipment and travel as far as 10 kilometers on a single run. That makes it perfect for exploration, surveillance, and carrying tools or supplies where humans would struggle. Its strong suspension system and smart motor design help it climb better and move smoothly over obstacles. And because it is built for developers, it supports ROS and an open software kit. Imagine a car that never needs to stop for gas, and even charges itself with sunlight. Meet the Aptera Alpha. The future of driving. Aptera Alpha is not just any electric car, it's a game changer. With its ultra-light carbon fiber body and sleek, aerodynamic design, it's built to go further while using less energy. All three wheels are powered by 75 horsepower motors, giving the car plenty of power and smooth control. Each motor has a 42 kilowatt-hours battery, but here's the real twist. You might never have to plug it in. Its built-in solar panels can generate up to 700 watts per hour, keeping the car charged just from sunlight. Step inside, and you'll find a spacious, elegant cabin. Comfortable seats and a touchscreen console make driving both fun and easy. Safety and convenience get a boost thanks to Comma AI's Open Pilot driver assistance system. What if your car could drive for months, without ever plugging in? Stay with me, because this futuristic vehicle is already turning that dream into reality. Meet the solar-powered car that could change how we think about driving. The vehicle from Aptera Motors is designed to run on sunlight, meaning many people may rarely need to plug it in at all. On bright, sunny days, the built-in solar panels can generate enough energy for daily commutes. And if you do need extra power, the battery options offer serious range, up to about 1,000 miles on a single charge, depending on the model. That's road trip territory without the constant charging stops. Despite its futuristic look, performance is surprisingly strong. The base version can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds, quick enough to feel fun, not just efficient. What really makes this vehicle unique is its ultra-slippery shape and lightweight materials, designed to use as little energy as possible. What if you could float 30 centimeters above the ground, and drive it with your phone? Imagine gliding over grass, sand, pavement, even water, without touching the ground. The Arcade makes that possible. This isn't your typical hoverboard. It's powered by 36 powerful electric fans that lift you up to 30 centimeters in the air and let you cruise at speeds up to 20 kilometers per hour for about 6 minutes of pure adrenaline. And here's the wild part. You can control it with your body movements or even your smartphone. It's built from strong, lightweight materials used in aircraft, which means it's tough but surprisingly smooth to ride. There's also a built-in stabilization system that keeps you balanced and steady, even in rough weather. Want more control? Turn off stabilization and steer using your body weight. Now, let's talk reality. This futuristic ride comes with a price tag of $144,900. So yes, it's luxury-level innovation. What if your dream mansion could float, power itself, and survive any storm? Imagine owning a luxury waterfront villa, but instead of being stuck on land, it moves with you. Meet the Arcade 75. A floating mansion that completely redefines waterfront living. This isn't just a boat. And it's not just a house. It's the best of both worlds. At 75 feet long and 32 feet wide, this floating home gives you over 4,000 square feet of space. Inside, you'll find 4 spacious bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, perfect for family, guests, or even hosting unforgettable weekends on the water. But here's where it gets impressive. The roof is covered with powerful solar panels that generate enough energy to run the entire home. That means lower costs, cleaner living, and even the ability to live off-grid. It even collects rainwater, so you can stay self-sufficient wherever you anchor. And worried about rough weather? Don't be. The Arcup 75 has hydraulic legs that lift it above sea level, keeping it stable and secure. It's luxury. This SUV looks like it belongs in a war zone, but it's designed for the road. Armor Truck SUV. A bold concept created by Milan Ivanov. This vehicle is built with one goal in mind: extreme protection without sacrificing luxury. The body is made from a powerful mix of carbon fiber, steel, titanium, and Kevlar. Its sharp design takes inspiration from the Tesla Cybertruck, the Hummer, and the Aris Scarabee. Even the windows are layered with reinforced glass for extra safety. But this is not just a tough vehicle. It's also incredibly powerful. The concept combines a 1,000 horsepower gas engine with a 1,000 horsepower electric system, delivering a massive 2,000 horsepower in total. It comes equipped with thermal night vision, smart suspension, advanced braking, and even a roof system that filters and regenerates oxygen. Inside, you get a spacious, luxury cabin for 4 people. What if you could glide down snowy hills with zero skills required? Just sit, press go, and feel the thrill. Imagine all the fun of sledding, but smarter, faster, and way easier. Meet the Eroso e-Trace, an electric snow ride that turns any snowy slope into your personal adventure park. No lessons, no experience, no stress. Just hop on and go. What makes it special? Stability. Its 3-point support system keeps you balanced, so even beginners can ride with confidence. And when you want a boost, the built-in electric motor kicks in, helping you cruise uphill or power through flat terrain without exhausting yourself. The detachable battery lets you ride for up to 45 kilometers on a single charge, plenty for a full day of winter fun. And yes, it's built for excitement, but safety stays front and center. It's not cheap, but it's definitely unique. If you love winter sports, or want to start without the learning curve, this could be your new favorite toy. What if lifting massive loads didn't have to be risky, slow, or stressful? Meet the machine that's changing how heavy work gets done. Heavy lifting has always been one of the most dangerous and demanding parts of the job, especially in construction, mining, and logistics. That's exactly where Croc Lift changes the game. Croc Lift is a smart hoisting system designed to move large loads with precision and confidence. At its core is a powerful hydraulic system that keeps every lift steady and controlled, even in harsh conditions. No sudden drops, no guesswork, just smooth, reliable performance. What really sets Croc Lift apart is its modular design. That means it adapts to different lifting needs instead of forcing you to adapt to the machine. Whether you're working in wide open spaces or cramped job sites, Croc Lift fits right in thanks to its compact size. Safety isn't an afterthought, it's built in. Features like automatic load sensing and overload protection help prevent accidents before they happen,